it's Vita from Honest and Tasty again, and I was inspired this week by my mother. She made something that was amazing, and I actually have that recipe on my website. It's called lubia polo, and it's sort of a ground beef with green bean and Persian rice meal. And so I was inspired by the beef in there to make this pizza or flatbread or Persian style pizza or Middle Eastern style flatbread, whatever you want to call it. I'll decide later on that. But what I'm gonna do is take that beef and put it on top of this amazing Persian bread. This is called Sangak, and believe it or not, this is half the length of the actual Sangak bread. This has so many amazing flavors. First thing that I'm gonna do is take an onion, chop it in half, take one half and puree it. I already did that, and that's what I have here. This is to be combined with the beef before we cook it. And then the other half I have, and I'm just going to chop it. And this is gonna be a fried onion. And it's gonna be one of our toppings. It's gonna be a little sweet, and it's just perfect for this pizza. Actually, maybe my favorite flavor on the pizza. There's also garlic on it, a bunch of fresh garlic that we top it with. And then, what else goes on it? Gosh, a ton of flavors. Oh, I also got some Hatch green chilies, just because. Saw them at the store. I was like, yeah, a little bit of spice makes everything nice. So I got that and I put that on. You can really do whatever you want, mix and match flavors. These flavors just makes the awesomest combo of flavors. Okay, so I've got my onions chopped just right into a pan. I'm gonna put a few tablespoons of some good olive oil and just over medium-high heat, saute those onions. Stirring occasionally so it doesn't get too browned at the bottom and burn. The onions have fried, and it's been about 10-15 minutes. And I'm just gonna take it and put it onto a plate. And then I'm gonna put the beef on. And this is half a pound of ground beef. It's pretty lean. And the pureed half of an onion, some salt, and some pepper, and some turmeric. Turmeric is super healthy. It's used in a lot of Persian and Middle Eastern cuisine, and it just makes it all more delicious. Just mix it all over high heat until it's combined. It's gonna throw some liquid down, but once it is basically all evaporated, you wanna go on to the next step, and I'll show you what that is. So after a couple minutes, your beef should look like this, and then add in some tomato paste. It's gonna give beautiful color and just make it taste so delicious. And the last thing that's gonna go in here is some cinnamon. I know that might sound a little strange, but it really gives it the most amazing flavor, and you can't even tell when you're eating it that there's cinnamon in there. It's just sort of, you're like, this tastes like something special. Well, it's the cinnamon. So now it's all beautifully sauteed. Now for the garlic. We've got 6 cloves of garlic here. Use as much or as little as you like. You can even roast the garlic ahead of time, but I just think that the fresh garlic gives this pizza so much good flavor. Garlic makes everything better, sort of like butter. Just dice it up. And then slice some mozzarella. This is fresh mozzarella. Pretty thin, not too thick, because you want it to melt. This bread is already cooked, and it's Sangak bread. It's delicious Persian bread. There's many different kinds of Persian bread. This is my favorite, and you can find it at a Middle Eastern supermarket that would make it or ship it in, and you can also use whatever else you want. You can use pre-made pizza crust. You can make your own pizza crust. Really, use pita bread. Use whatever. So let's go ahead and assemble our pizza. Olive oil goes straight down, just be generous. This is our sauce, pizza sauce, because the beef already has pizza sauce in there, the tomato paste. So you really just need some olive oil, and that's it. It's perfect. And then top with our cheese. Don't go too close to the edge because then you will probably have a bit of a mess in the oven. I've learned that more than once. It took me more than one time to learn that lesson. And it really is hard for me not to just eat all this cheese right now. It's like one of my favorite things in the world is to take some of this cheese, put a little bit of salt on it, down it. But, oh, okay, I left a little bit for that. Beautiful, amazing beef goes straight on. This is most definitely one of my favorite things in the world right now. I'm so proud of my little imagination. The garlic, fried onion, and then some of this green chili. If you don't want the green chili, don't add it. It was sort of just like, I saw it in the aisle and I was like, Hatch green chili, of which I've never had the real deal. I like spicy stuff, and this is mild, but there's still a kick to this. I just can't find it anywhere. I don't live in New Mexico. My husband is from there, and so I have this dream to go there and eat a bunch of green chilies. This is, I think this is it. And then just put it onto this, I put it onto this baking dish. It's like a cookie sheet, and it's upside down. It's just easier this way. You can pop it in the oven, take it out, perfect, serve it right off of it, and just put it in the oven, 375 degrees until the cheese is all melted and bubbly. This smells like $1,000,000. I'm not kidding. This is the most heavenly scent ever. I'm gonna just right away, so it can start melting on top, grate some Parmesan, fresh parsley, and some red chili flakes. Time to cut into our pizza and taste. I love it. It's so rustic and just crunchy and delicious. It's like the perfect pizza. Really is probably my favorite pizza right now. It's so not traditional, but it's just amazing. I'm gonna take this big piece. Ooh, cheesy. Oh my God, it's so cheesy. Look at that. Get in on that. It's beautiful. I'm so excited. It's hot. This pizza's gonna be gone, right, Pickle? It's gonna be gone. You know it. My bird's here. 2 birds. And a snail got into their cage the other day. I don't know how, but a snail got, probably when they were outside. Anyway, neither here nor there. Make this pizza. You're not gonna regret it. And I'm gonna eat this whole thing right now. I hope you guys love it as much as I do. Go to honestandtasty.com. And if you like the video, subscribe, thumbs up, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.